issues. So the lifelong vitality, let's see, did I bring them up here? I don't have them with me, but anyway, you can check out the post that I made. Anyway, the lifelong vitality, why are we talking about this? Because we've basically, talked about every single oil or supplement that you guys already have and have used for each of the different studies. And so we just now want to bring it back to the very basics and foundation of our health in general. And that's, what we're eating, nutrition, supplementation, that is definitely the foundation to our bodies. So I'm going to post a video link of Dr. Axe. So most of you guys probably know who Dr. Axe is, but he talks about why he thinks that doTERRA's lifelong vitality supplements, that everybody should be taking these supplements. So a lot of information I'll be talking about today is things that he's covered in that video. It's about 6.5 minutes, or 6.5 to 7 minutes. So, but I'll be explaining a little bit about what the supplements are in general. So, surprisingly, these supplements are doTERRA's #1 selling product, which is pretty, again, surprisingly, because it's an oil company. So that just really speaks to the volume of these oils, and that's because people have had so many testimonies, and we hear so many testimonies, and people continue to hear testimonies about how they're feeling better, that they can definitely tell a huge difference when they're taking these vitamins and minerals, and that's why it continues to be the #1 selling product that doTERRA has. So basically they're whole food vitamins and minerals, and they cover all the things that you're missing on a daily basis. So if you didn't know that even if you eat the healthiest, vegan, plant-based diet possible, we will still be having a lot of deficiencies in our nutrition in general, lacking the vitamins and minerals that we need on a day-to-day basis. So this is because even our soil now has been depleted over time since when our ancestors used to eat food and grow food and stuff. And basically that's because of chronic use of fertilizer, pest repellents, germicidals that are being used, and contaminated water used in our irrigation systems. So it's very difficult, again, even if we eat the best possible meals, plant-based that we can, for us to get all the nutrients that our body needs just from food. So that's why supplementation is super important, and not just supplementation, but high quality supplementation that are actually going to give you the nutrients and vitamins that you need. So a majority of reason why so many people are getting sick, having chronic stress, having a lot of digestive issues, having more pain and chronic pain and issues like that, difficulty with sleeping, weight gain, or even difficulty losing weight. And even if you are quote unquote what you would say your ideal weight, but maybe you still have about 10 pounds to lose, but you're really struggling to lose that, a lot of that times is because even if you're eating healthy, your body still thinks it's starving because it's lacking certain vitamins and minerals, and so it will hold on to that extra weight. And so this also, with lack of the nutrients, can cause, hormone issues, can cause infertility, things like that, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and the list just goes on and on and on when our body is not getting the fuel that it needs to function at, optimal level, right? So 95% of supplement manufacturers are filling vitamins and minerals with things like literally rocks, right? And things that our body actually cannot absorb. So most calcium supplements, the most common is calcium carbonate. Only about 5% is actually absorbed because it's not in its whole food form, and our body just doesn't recognize it, and so it just basically gets rid of it, and it cannot absorb the nutrients that it needs. So with the lifelong vitality, it's equivalent to getting 12 servings of fruits and vegetables, which is awesome, right? Again, quality matters. We don't just want to buy crap off the shelf just so that we can check a box that we're getting vitamins and minerals in our diet, right? So they're made from whole food sources. That's super, super important, is that whole food source. So there's no fillers, no additives added to these things. Again, they're whole food. They're essential oils to help maximize. There's about 22 essential minerals and vitamins and 9 essential oils in these supplements as well to help maximize support. And they're formulated to provide the highest potency and bioavailability within our diet in general. So let's break down the 3 different vitamin packs. So the first one you have is our Micro VMZ. It's basically our multivitamin. So your 22 essential minerals and vitamins. So basically this helps fight free radicals floating around in our body. So free radicals are what is known to cause cancer and other things. So we don't want that because it also causes inflammation in our body, and inflammation is what leads to all of those sickness, disease, pain, and health disorders in general. So these Micro VMZ multivitamin has whole food botanical ingredients such as kale, dandelion, parsley, kelp, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, spinach, and spirulina, and then it has some other oils in it. But it has a significant increase in levels of vitamin D3 compared to other supplements, which is really great to help support our immune system. It has about 1,700% of our daily vitamin C needs. So we all know we want to increase our vitamin C, our vitamin D, especially with the last few months of what happened. Vitamin C and vitamin D are really great for our immune system and supporting us that way. So most of us, and there's an increased level of vitamin B. So most of us are very deficient in these 3 things, and this covers the basics in all this and that nutrient deficiency there. So the next one that we have is something called EO omegas, so which is basically your fish oil, your omegas. So there's a lot of fish oils out there today on the market. I'm sure you've seen them all. And basically it's just a free-for-all when it comes to that. They're not high quality, they're really crap, and you're basically just wasting money buying fish oil off the shelf because of that lack in quality, and your body's just not absorbing it. So you're basically taking something that's not being absorbed and your body's not using it. If you're not feeling a difference in your body when you're taking your vitamins, so think about the vitamins that you have. Do you notice a difference in your day-to-day, life? If you don't, it's probably not absorbing the majority of those vitamins, and they're really just not efficient for you in general. So with the Lifelong Vitality, they have the oils in it that have very high antioxidants to help keep the vitamins and minerals healthy and stable and usable and absorbable within the body. So the omegas have 3, 6, and 9. And they're marine and plant-based. There are also vegan options available if you don't want the marine aspect to it. But omega fatty acids help support joint, eye, cardiovascular, and brain health, and it supports a healthy immune function. So basically this omega supplement helps with balancing the levels of omegas in our body. It has a high increase of omega-3s, which is super healthy and necessary for our bodies to thrive. So it has fish oil that has the fatty omega-3. It has a unique omega-3 from flaxseed oil as well. And then there's also something called borage oil, which helps to support hormones in both men and women. And then these also contain very high levels of antioxidants, which help fight those free radicals floating around in our body, which are shown to cause the cancer and other things like that. So we've got the, when you see that reddish color from fish, wild-caught salmon and things, it's astaxanthin. I totally butchered that, but that's that dark color in that fish. So it gives you that reddish color, and it really just helps protect your overall cells in your body in general. Okay, so then the third one, which this supplement is awesome, and it's unique out there. There's nothing like this supplement out there on the market right now. So it's proprietary formula combining potent levels of natural botanical extracts that support a healthy cell function with important metabolic factors of cellular energy. So this is revolutionary when it comes to cellular health, especially when we're talking about mitochondria. So if you have not heard of that, we're talking about cellular health and aerobic support and capacity. Mitochondria, we're talking about energy, right? So we want increased energy. It also helps with DNA support down at the cellular level, again, and protection, as well as metabolic support. So it contains extracts such as milk thistle, ginkgo biloba, boswellic acid, CoQ enzyme 10. So let's talk about milk thistle for a second. This is basically known as the king of detoxifying herbs. So very, very great for our body, helps with detoxifying and cleansing of our body in general. And it helps to support the function of our liver and our cells. And then we've got the ginkgo biloba, which is great for, again, our cellular energy and, again, natural cleansing as well for our body. And then we have the boswellic acid, which is basically frankincense, which is just awesome and amazing. It's the king of all oils. So you've got the king of herbs and the king of all oils in this alpha CRS supplement, which basically helps to balance out our inflammatory levels in general in our body. And then we've got the green tea extract, which has very high quality of antioxidants to help support our body, metabolism, and increase in levels of antioxidants. So important and an awesome thing to have in there. So we also have grapeseed extract. We've got turmeric and curcumin. For those of you who know all about turmeric, we don't need to go into that too much, but if you don't, there's tons and tons of studies out there on turmeric and how it's amazing for our body. So this is also in that supplement, but it has very high quality of antioxidants and helps with our inflammatory response. So really great for joints, muscle soreness and pain and things like that as well. So all of these things are super high in nutrients and antioxidants from the superfoods and plants that we get. So they're really, really great and absorbed into our body. So basically, I mean, I could go on and on and on and talk about the lifelong vitality, but a lot of people, for the basics, have said that when they're using them consistently, because they're made to be used consistently on a day-to-day basis, that they have less pain, they have more energy, they have better mood, better sleep, they have better skin, hair, and nails. And there have been people who have said that they've also had their blood pressure levels have lowered and stabilized, and so many other things that this really helps support. And basically that's because you're getting the nutrients and vitamins that your body needs on the day-to-day basis. So if you have any questions about those, just comment below. And we look forward to chatting with you.